Hey guys, Cam here from Pocket-lint, and not long ago we were invited to Paris to go and check out one of the most interesting phones of this year, the Oppo Find X. And we have one here, ready for an unboxing. Now there's nothing massively fascinating about the packaging, but the textured navy blue sleeve and orange slide out box are a nice change from the usual white or black boxes we tend to see. Inside you'll find the usual selection of goodies, including the wired earphones, which look fairly familiar and are equipped with a Type-C connector. You also get the thick white Type-C power USB cable designed to dissipate heat from the fast-charging VOOC power adapter. Now lastly, there's a 3.5mm jack adapter that lets you use regular headphones. Now in the final retail box we suspect this little tray will host all the paperwork, but in ours there wasn't anything except for the usual SIM ejector tool. Now the phone, we've seen it at the event already, but now we get a much closer look, and from the back it's comfortably one of the best looking phones around. The way the purple edges bleed into the dark middle is gorgeous, especially in good light, and it changes based on the angle that you're looking at it or holding it. Now another curiosity is the SIM tray that's in the bottom edge. This perhaps explained by the very thin edges and the fact that the top edge wasn't really an option. In the hand though, it does feel like a very premium device, even though it is a bit slippery. The Find X has a big 6.42-inch AMOLED display with no notch and virtually no bezel, and yet still has an advanced 3D depth sensing facial recognition system on the front. This hides behind the screen in a pop-up mechanism that automatically slides up and out of the frame whenever you unlock the phone or whenever you take a picture, because it also hides the dual 16-megapixel camera system on the back. In our early testing over the last few days that we've had this phone, it's been pretty reliable and it's not that slow, although still not quite as quick as a fingerprint sensor might be. But back to that screen, and it looks fantastic on early impressions. That's thanks to the super slim frame and the curved edges that make it look like the content is almost gliding around the sides of the phone. The resolution is 1080 by 2340, and that gives it a pixel density that's pretty respectable at 401 ppi. Now software-wise we're looking at the latest version of ColorOS, but it's still not completely final. It's based on Android but doesn't exactly look like Android. It looks a lot more like iPhone software. There's no app drawer and the folders and multitasking look very similar to iOS. Inside, powering the phone, there's a Snapdragon 845 processor, 8GB of RAM and a massive 256GB of storage, all in a device that costs an eye-watering 999 euros. Or at least that's the price that was quoted to us during the launch event. We don't know what the UK price is gonna be or if it's even going to launch in the UK, but we don't think it's gonna be a cheap one. And that's a pretty bold move for a company that isn't that well known on this side of the world. As for the battery, that's 2730 milliamp hours and it charges really quickly thanks to VOOC charging. I've been Cam. I'm at Cam Bunton on all the important social media networks. You can follow me, ask me questions if you have any about the Oppo. Use the comments down below and don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you again soon.